Hi guys, and welcome to another unboxing and first impressions. Today we're unboxing pretty much a surprise of the year when it comes to Casio, the new DW6640, a revival of the 6600, the legendary Navy SEALs watch, and the watch that's been featured in more movies and more documentaries than I can think of. So let's open this package and see how it looks in person. But first, a few words from the sponsor of today's video, battey. Battey is a proxy service from Japan, allowing us foreigners to buy and shop in Japanese online stores. It covers a wide range of stores including Rakuten, Yahoo Shopping, and many others, and most importantly, Yahoo Auctions, where you can hunt down many discontinued GSHOCKs, King Seikos, Grand Seikos, Vintage Orients, and all the other goodies that I've been hunting for years. The cool thing about Yahoo Auctions and battey is that they also offer sniper bidding, meaning that you can set the amount that you're most willing to purchase at, the maximum amount, and they will place the bid a couple of seconds before the end of the auction, and that allowed me to pick up some pretty serious watches at some pretty serious discounts. Now they also offer package consolidation, meaning more packages can be packed in one. They offer protective packaging, and most importantly, you can edit the invoice. Another cool thing about them is that they keep getting these coupons or giving away these coupons that can save you on shipping, on their own services, and sometimes even on the shops. Now for this video, they allowed me to share a coupon that gives you 10% discount on any purchase through their webpage. So I'll leave the link to that coupon in the description so you can claim it and start shopping. But be very careful. Once you go down that route, you're soon gonna be buying more than you thought. I was gonna get one GSHOCK, it turned out into 4. But that's what happens when you get access to Japanese websites. So again, a huge thanks to battey for sponsoring this video. Now let's get back to the unboxing. Okay, so the outer box, which was repacked by battey. Let's cut it through. Open it up. And here it is. Okay, let's move this away. Take this one out. So this is pretty new. I've never seen GSHOCKs in these kind of boxes. Let me just lower the camera slightly. Here, this is the shop that I brought it from. This is the user manual. And yep, definitely an original box. Inside we have another one which is again made of cardboard. This looks almost like something you buy in KFC or McDonald's. Very cool. It's a letter G. Okay, we open it like this. Inside we can already see the tag, so let's move this away. This doesn't look like it's gonna last. And let's take out the watch. And here it is. A legendary watch that's been discontinued since 2010 and now revived again, the 6640, 40 being the 40th anniversary. This being the 40th anniversary model, it came out with, I believe, 3 other watches, a square, that analog digital one, and the GA2000. Both have some special features because they're the 40th anniversary. One of the most important features is that the rubber now is used out of biodegradable some kind of material. I don't know, we're gonna see how this holds up, but good thing about the 6600 is that it's interchangeable with the 6900, the DW6900, not the GW. I'm currently wearing the GW. It has slightly different bezel, so if you want to save this bezel or not like ruin it, you can take it off, just get a standard 6900 bezel and it should fit. This being the anniversary model, they actually put a list of, I believe, 45 GSHOCKs, and I got that information from G Central, which is like the best blog for GSHOCKs ever, where you have the year, as you can see, the year starting with the DW5000, and they're kind of milestone watches with the year of the introduction and the model they introduced. And it continues on this band, see it says since 1983, and finishes off with the MRGB 5000, the top of the line square. It says 40th anniversary here, And apparently there's a star on one of the buttons, and yes it is. Here on the mode button you have a star that signifies the anniversary model. This is the case back. As you can see, 40th anniversary has this logo, and the logo is also used for the backlight, which is something that we're gonna try in a second. Now let me just put it on my wrist to see how it looks, but being pretty much the same size as my GW6900, it should wear okay. Let me just take off the tag real quick, and then we're gonna discuss. First, I'm very happy that they reintroduced this, because the 6600 was one of my favorite looking G-Shocks ever. I never had one because, believe it or not, that 6600, here it is on my 6.5 inch wrist. Very cool looking watch. I apologize for the phone, I forgot to turn off the sounds. So here it is on my 6.5 inch wrist, done in all black. I wish they used at least the colored screen like the original, where it had some color on this part and on this part. But even like this, it's pretty cool. It's very stealthy, and I love the size of that screen. So like I said, this was the 6600 was the first model introduced in my country, and back then I couldn't afford a basic G-Shock. I had some kind of a Sharp G Super was called. It was like a copy of the 6600 but with the screen of a 5600, if you know what I mean. So it had the basic layout like this, the main cutout, and then the smaller cutout actually revealed a regular square screen. But my friends had the 6600, and I would always look and envy them being able to afford this model. Never got the chance to buy one. I mean, I kind of forgot about it, and now that they reintroduced it, I bought this reissue. Now the differences between the reissue and the original are sadly not that good, because the original was the first one to feature the backlight EL. It was Casio's answer to the Timex Indiglo. Before that, all Casios used that incandescent bulb. So this, the 6600, the original one, was the first one to use the whole screen lighting up. But with this one, just like with the new square they're going to introduce and the new 6900, they switched to LED. So let's test it out to see how it looks. And there you go. It glows pretty okay. The thing on the side is not too bright, and you have the 40th anniversary logo. Very cool. Now I wish they kept the EL backlight, because this is what that model was famous for. Another thing they changed is that they basically used the same module that they use in the 6900 and the 5600, the current ones. So you have the alarm, the multifunction alarm, where you can set the date and everything. You have a 24-hour countdown timer with auto repeat function, and you have a regular 24-hour stopwatch, which is pretty okay. But the original one, even though it had a pretty limited timer of 60 minutes, had a pretty advanced stopwatch for the time, because it not only had a pre-start function, where once you're in the stopwatch you press this button, and once you start it, it's gonna count down 5 seconds and then start the stopwatch. That's why you had these graphics, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know if you can read the numbers, but here they're just used as a gimmick. Also, it had a target time, so you could get into the stopwatch, press and hold the adjust button, set any time you want, and then start the stopwatch. And once the stopwatch gets down to, I believe, 5 seconds of that time, it again starts counting down 5 seconds, then beeps that you reached your target, and continues moving on, which is something they didn't do with this one. I'm glad they introduced the auto repeat timer, because the auto repeat timer is one of the most useful functions I ever had on a G-Shock, which is why my DW5000SL is pretty much everything I need when it comes to G-Shocks. Because when you have like medications and stuff, if you have to take them every 8 hours, every 7 hours, every 12 hours, you simply put in 8 or 12 and hit auto repeat, and the watch is continuously going to count down to 0, beep to remind you that the time is over, and restart. So you don't have to set up like 10 alarms to cover all the medications that you need to take, or if you have to do some kind of checkups, I don't know. Which is pretty cool. As you can see, the time is visible in all modes except the alarm. So stopwatch, countdown timer, the current time right here. And that's pretty much it. Very cool. Nice. Anyways, that's it when it comes to this 6640. I will be doing a full review with macro shots and everything. Then we're going to talk about the history probably even more, although I pretty much covered it, and all the differences. I do like this. I'm not sure about this band. It feels kind of plasticky, and being, you know, like bio stuff and ecological stuff, usually, at least in my line of work, whenever we have something like that that's eco-friendly, it means that it's not as durable, not as tough as the regular one that's polluting the environment. So we're gonna see, but like I said, it's not a problem with this one. If I decide to keep it, I'll probably order just regular like 6900 bezel and strap and replace it. It does like bring memories to me, so it is kind of special for me. Anyways, that's it when it comes to this unboxing and first impressions. Do stay tuned for the review, and I'll also be doing the full tutorial covering this module, although like I said, it's pretty much basic like my DW5000 SL that I already did. That's it, so thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.